I actually think that a road trip for us at this time is a good thing. It kind of changes the scenery, and we got to play 9 road games anyway, so might as well get going. Especially because we've had only one game in the last 14. I guess it'll be about 16 days by the time we get in Eugene. But we have a tall order ahead of us. I think any team that plays at Oregon, and really at Oregon State, it's a tough road game, and we have 2 of them coming. I think that plus a long trip, and it's difficult on the road team to be away from home. But it comes at a good time for us, like I just mentioned, and we aren't at school. And, I think our guys are pretty fresh right now. So if there would be a time for a longer road trip, hopefully we could take advantage of maybe the freshness of it as opposed to this potentially coming at the end of February when you've been at it for a while. In terms of Oregon, they're one of the nation's best teams. I think that's obvious. And can really put an asterisk next to that, too, because, Nafali Dante has only been playing for 5 games. And some of their biggest wins came without him, and he is a terrific talent. Again, a game changer around the basket. And, we have all the respect in the world for Oregon. And we have to go up there and, to have a chance, we got to play great. And I think that's what we're going to try and do, and that's what we're preparing to do, to be at our best and see where that takes us. Well, it's a team game, so Peyton Pritchard is Oregon's heart and soul. He's shooting 50% from the field, and he averages 19 points per game. I feel like he's played against us, 20 times. And in fact, he's played against us, I think, 8 or 9 times maybe. He had a big role as a freshman, and he's played on 3 excellent teams. He's now played on four excellent Oregon teams. And, he's been a big reason on each of those teams that they've been good. He has the experience. He has the know-how in addition to his overall talent. But he means a lot to Oregon. Just watching them on offense, he not only scores himself, but he might be the best in our conference at getting his teammates shots. And it'll be a big test for our team. Nico is going to be fine. He's a really big factor on our team. He's having a great season. And the only difference between the 2 of them is, Peyton Pritchard's been through the league three times, whereas this is the first road game Nico's ever played in the Pac-12. But he'll get that experience here soon enough. Well, the one thing is, we can't panic if the win or loss doesn't bounce our way. I mean, we have 17 games ahead of us. I think we know who our team is. We're trying to improve. What's the one thing we don't have on our side for sure? Experience. And it's experience playing at Arizona, and it's also we have 3 players that we count on a lot that this is their first Pac-12 road trip, their first time playing at Oregon. So with that, we have to be smart. We can't panic. And by the way, we can't panic if things go well. Our Arizona State game is over. When we play them in Tempe, it's going to be a completely different experience. And so it's just kind of taking it as it comes. Today we had a good practice, and when we didn't practice well, I tried to hold our team accountable and make sure that they understood what we're getting ready to go up against, because it's not just Oregon, it's also Oregon State. And this year, Oregon, look at Oregon's schedule. They played Seton Hall, North Carolina, Gonzaga, at Michigan, Memphis. And I'm probably leaving out a couple others. They played a really good schedule. They have an excellent team, and no matter who plays Oregon, especially there, it's going to be a tough game, and we know that. So we just have to go in there and be ready to perform at a very high level.